Daytime Baseball Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. James Paxton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get #2 in this one here. Here's Joe Panik, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, Joe Panik.
Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into.
Miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one. A complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And the pitch. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him, They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in, Clint Frazier. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is in the air to left. On the run is Hernandez. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Now the 2-1. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. The 3-1. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting seven, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Up next is Danny Jansen. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Derek Fisher waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He's set and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
First and second now, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Jays lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now batting, Torres, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
One and one.
Popped him up. Gurriel takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number
Giovanni Urshela. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Mike Talkman. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A 1-1.
Whoa, that's down. That's ball three.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball four.
Next for the Yankees, no left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Stanton begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the stretch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now back.
Striding in, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Rowdy Tellez will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Line hard, but foul. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuckman is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Danny Jansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres hit the bag. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
In now, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hopped into the air, back behind second. LeMahieu waits on it, and the inning is over. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding in once again, Torres. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lifted in the air to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 29.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball up there.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Tuchman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Tuchman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Tauchman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now the pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch.
Hold down. 3-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Panic is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Grounded back up the middle. Panic's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Luis Cessa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip.
15, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Cessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Stanton at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Tauchman is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
2 out here and a runner at second. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out there.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Shortstop,
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Justin Miller will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 60, Justin Miller. Now batting, the second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fisher comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And now pitch on the way. This is line to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is lifted out to left. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now to Oscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 5-4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
This is on the ground over to first. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Thomas Pannone will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45.
Gary Sanchez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Into the box now, Torres. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So striding in, Gio Urshela, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Yankees leave them loaded, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
And the 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. Couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
In there, and it's even at 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Set to deal on 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Misses. Ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up now, Mike Tauchman. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tauchman is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Clint Frazier is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And that's finally over for a strike. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
One out, one on in a one-run game. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly to Panic covering. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way, and right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Settling in now, Joe Panic. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That's
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball. Two balls, no strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
And
2 balls and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
And will hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, exercise.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, exercise.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And it's full now, 3-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Seven to 5, how today's comes to an end. New York used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. His record is now 1.